Some of my favorite fantasy authors include my absolute all-time favorite, Diana Wynne Jones. I have read each and every one of her books multiple times and probably will for the rest of my life. Two of my favorites have got to be the first book of hers I ever read, which is Charmed Life, with one of my favorite characters ever, which is Cat Chant. And what I love about Cat is his total resistance to his magic. He doesn't want anything to do with it. He just wants to be safe, and his timidity and his aloneness and his uncertainty. I defy anybody not to take Cat to their heart in a big way. One of my other favorite Diana Wynne Jones books is The Amazing Howl's Moving Castle, which was made into a great Studio Ghibli film. And both main characters from that I love to bits, which is Sophie Hatter, the protagonist, but also Howl himself, the wizard who is possibly needs to pull his socks up from time to time. He's a great flawed hero. So I love flawed heroes. Another writer who's had a big influence on me and many, many other people is Ursula Le Guin, particularly her Earthsea books. Other writers I've read when I was learning to write and still hold close is Joan Aitken. The Wolves of Willoughby Chase is a classic, and I've been told that some of my characters certainly have probably been influenced by Dido Twite, who figures strongly in the Aitken books. Another great writer, Margaret Mayhew of New Zealand. New Zealand fills her books. You just feel New Zealand in every one of her stories, and I hope I've managed to put a bit of that magic of place in Stormwitch. Two other fantasy writers I really enjoy reading now, Philip Reeve, his Mortal Engine series, and Garth Nix, the Abhorsen books. I love those both. And lastly, any modern fantasy writer will have read and been influenced, I'm sure, by Susan Cooper, the Dark is Rising series, which is just great fun. All of these authors have given me a great deal of pleasure, and their work has doubtless filtered into my own in some ways and given me inspiration and encouraged my own creativity in writing Stormwitch.